I was like, I can't just sit on this. People need to see, they need to know how he talks and what he thinks about the people working for him. I was like, I can't just sit on this. People need to see, they need to know how he talks and what he thinks about the people working for him.
Tonight at 11, just hours after Sullivan County Sheriff Wayne Anderson confirmed derogatory and profanity-laced text messages circulating on social media are his, we talked to the person at the other end of the conversation. What she has to say coming up in just minutes. News Channel 11 at 11 starts right now.
The home of Tennessee's best newscast. This is News Channel 11 at 11.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight on News Channel 11 at 11. I'm Jordan Moore. Explosive new details in a story we first brought you at 6 after News Channel 11 obtained screenshots of text messages from Sullivan County Sheriff Wayne Anderson's county-provided cell phone. Text messages that display harsh words for his political opponent Jeff Cassidy and threats against his employees not supporting him in this upcoming election. While Sheriff Anderson broke his silence hours ago with a statement, for the first time tonight, we're hearing from the woman, one of Sheriff Anderson's employees, who said she was at the other end of these text messages.
I figured people needed to see that.
That is referring to something you can find right here on Megan Smith's phone and now plastered all over social media. Text messages between Smith, who's a corrections officer in Sullivan County, and Sullivan County Sheriff Wayne Anderson.
It was several conversations over a period of time.
A private conversation Smith said she felt needed to become public. In these screenshots obtained by News Channel 11, many of them discuss the upcoming election. One of them from Sheriff Anderson, reading in part, quote, "I'm still on Cassidy blank, and I will destroy any chance he has. I have some more sergeants and lieutenants to question about Cassidy. If they lie, they're fired." And as Smith and Anderson continued to discuss Cassidy, he also spoke of his employees who support his opponent, saying in one text, quote, "It's a political job. They need to be loyal or they are so gone, LOL.
I mean, he made the comment that if they didn't support him, he didn't need them. If he didn't get reelected, it's okay. He'd still have his paycheck.
But these texts went beyond just discussing his own opponent, also bringing in Gerald Sensabaugh, a candidate for Sullivan County mayor, saying in one text, quote, "Hey, that Sensabaugh is a black guy running for county mayor. He is not the mayor. He doesn't have a chance to win. He's a decrepit old retired football player who was washed up, LOL. Him and Cassidy are buds. Both are radicals. They stir trouble." Megan Smith telling us Saturday Sensabaugh was actually one of the people she reached out to about these messages.
Then went to Gerald Sensabaugh with it because I've seen how far his posts reach, and I figured people needed to know before they cast their votes.
Sensabaugh reacting to these text messages Saturday night, saying in a statement in part, quote, "It's just very unfortunate that Sullivan County Sheriff's Department employees are reaching out to me for help. Obviously, they are in a hostile working environment and they're being bullied into voting a certain way.
I care about these people that I work with. They're family to me, and I wanted them to see just what was being said and hopefully open their eyes."
Now, Sheriff Wayne Anderson also issued a statement Saturday afternoon about these text messages, which reads in part, quote, "I am aware of the recent text messages floating around social media. This conversation was on my own time, and I apologize for any material that could have been seen as offensive." Going on to say, "These past 9 months, I have been under a great amount of stress, and I was venting to a person I have known for years and trusted," end quote. And News Channel 11 also reached out to Sheriff Wayne Anderson's opponent in this upcoming election, Jeff Cassidy, for a comment. And within just the last hour, we received the following statement from Jeff Cassidy's campaign, which reads in part, quote, "The Jeff Cassidy for Sheriff campaign has no comment at this time concerning the text messages made by Sheriff Wayne Anderson," end quote.